now time for Rule and Ryan's prank call.
All right, what's this all about, Kevin?
I would like to introduce you to the saga of Jessica. All right.
Is this? Can I get a little background? Is this the saga you've been talking about all through the summer? For those who just rejoined us, that you have had so many phone calls about this situation.
Over 100 phone calls this summer for one person.
Oh, my God.
This is what happened with this person. They went to a local furniture store. They got one of those 30-day or 1 year no interest, no with financing. All right.
Push it down the can down the road.
Kick the can down the road. So basically you go in and you want an expensive piece of furniture. You can't afford it. They give you a free payment plan. You can pay it off in a couple months or whatever. Well, old girl never paid it off, and she's still sitting on that furniture.
Oh.
Okay, well, now they're calling me. She put down my phone number as the reference number. So they are blowing me up. Now, I have recorded at least 10 of my favorite ones, and we'll sprinkle them out through the next quarter.
Fall, yep.
Yeah, through the fall.
Oh my
here.
God!
See, we can hear the progression of what I've ruined this poor girl's credit, but she wanted it this way. You know, she's the one who put down my number.
She ruined her own credit.
Well, it wasn't personal. She just wrote down some rando number, or perhaps they're not reading the number right, and it happens to be yours.
Our
which
listener
is great
line gets
for
a lot
us.
of these too.
We get so many of these calls on the listener line. You're right.
So let's call a collections call. They're asking for this cash right up front here. This is how it went when they called me, Jessica, for some money. Now, here's the word we're going to try today. Since this is the first one I heard of this, let's try, can you say that again, but with less words?
Can you say that again with less words?
Yes. I only got it in a handful of times. I'm not going to ask you guys to count today, but that is the saying of the day. It's probably one of my new favorite sayings because it annoys the crap out of them. Here's how it went on the Rule and Ryan show with the collections call.
Hello. Am I speaking with Mr. Yeah, this call is regarding to the amount that is here right now onto your file. That is $292.68. How would you like to take care of it today?
Okay, so could you say that again, but with like less words?
Ma'am, there's an amount due on your file of $292.68. How would you like to take care of it today?
Could you say that again, but less words?
Yeah, the amount is $292.68.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Okay, so what are you calling about? Hey.
Can you help me with the last four of the card so I can go ahead and schedule the payment for you?
Yeah, it's 420.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
He's trying to figure it out now.
Can you help me with the last four of the card from which I can schedule this payment?
Yes, I can. But can you say that one more time with like less words?
Help me with the last four of the card, please.
420.
Ma'am, these are the three digits. I'm asking for the last four of this card.
Now you sound like you're mad. Are you mad at me?
Can you help me with the last four of the card?
Yeah, I can do that. Thank you so much. Okay, so like, why are you calling?
I told you there's an amount due on your file of $292.68.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I forget. But, like, can you say that one more time, but with, like, less words?
Will you be able to make the payment onto your file or not?
Yes, most definitely. And thank you so much for calling. What was your name?
First, please let me know if you can go ahead and make the payment onto your file.
That was pretty good, but I was looking for a little bit less words. Could you say it one more time, but with less words?
Did you understand?
Oh, yeah, I understood that one really good. You're getting so good at this. Oh, my goodness. I love this. So, yeah, so go ahead. I'm listening.
Just let me confirm one more time. Am I speaking with Mr.
Yeah, hey, it's Jim from the block. They call me Jim from the block, remember? Sir, are
Can you make a payment onto your file?
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm not a ma'am.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Oh, my goodness. What are you?
Can you make a payment onto your file, or should I report your account to the credit bureaus?
Oh, that was a lot. Can you say that one more time, but with less words?
I don't think so that you will be able to pay anything onto your file, okay? So let me just go ahead and report your account to the credit bureaus as late
Wait.
Then your credit will be backed up.
No, wait. Are you going to be mad if I sat here and wasted your time for another 4 minutes? Dummy.
No, this is my duty. That's all I have to do.
Dummy.
I'm not wasting my time. You're wasting your time. You were wasting your time, not my time, okay?
No, you're wasting my time. No. Wait, no, I'm wasting your time.
Oh my gosh, Special K. You said they've called you 100 times over the summer for this
Same
chick.
thing.
Same thing.
Oh my
the same
God.
thing.
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
throughout the next couple weeks, you'll hear they'll bring in the pros who are from the U.S.
Do you ever hear the same guy?
Yes.
Same people?
you do?
Definitely the same guy. There's one manager who called me at least 2 or 3 times, and he's a sassy gay like me.
Now, does he go in like good cop, bad
my
cop?
God.
Oh no.
Or is he all bad like
He's
ain't-
just all serious.
Oh, he ain't messing with me.
oh.
No. Oh, it was good. It was.
Oh, I
I
wanna
can't
hear.
wait for y'all to hear all these different scenarios. One of which I'm sitting on the furniture enjoying it. And I'm telling him about it. Like I'm sitting here right now. It feels so good, dummy.
Oh my God, I love it. All right. So it's the to be continued
Yes.
of the saga of the woman who has given the wrong number to try and skate away from this furniture she bought. And now Special K has to deal with the creditors. Just real quick.
I see a
let
birthday girl over there.
My birthday girl say happy birthday. My Roses baby 11 years ago. For those that are longtime listeners, we were in the middle of Roses and it was time to have the baby. So I had to get to the hospital and she is turning 11 today. Say hi to everybody, baby girl.
Hi.
Hi,
Happy birthday.
Hi, Lenny.
Isn't it fun? You can see everyone. I'm broadcasting from the house, so she can see all the guys.
Does she have a big
are
birthday breakfast?
What's
Does she
your
get
what's your
something?
what happened already? I've been in the mommy studio. Did you have a good birthday breakfast? What have you been doing already so far?
I had pancakes.
Oh, yeah.
They have whipped cream and sprinkles, or are we talking like healthy pancakes?
Regular pancakes.
Yeah, good stuff.
Do you want to say hi to anybody on your way to school today?
Anybody?
No.
No.
Hey, ask her what does she want to be? We talked earlier about what do you want to be when
yeah.
you grow up.
Good
Like,
point.
What does she
So
want to
today
be?
on the show, baby girl, we were talking about when people are little kids and they say, "Well, I want to be this when I grow up," and then they actually grow up and they do something else. What do you want to be when you grow up? Right now, at 11 years old, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Teacher.
A teacher.
Good. What kind of teacher?
LA teacher.
Ballet.
Can you talk a little louder because I think she's just waking up.
It was
I don't
ballet,
think they can
right?
hear you.
Was it ballet?
No, L.A. Right?
Yeah.
What's that?
L.A. Tell everyone.
Language arts.
Oh, language arts.
I'd be
It was
better off
basically
with
an
ballet.
English teacher for us when we were children. Now they call it language arts.
Ah,
Be
the
a
art
language
of
arts
language.
teacher.
That means
That's nice.
That means somebody inspired you to want to be a teacher, like one of your
That
teachers.
That means there's a teacher that you love that's LA, right? Who's that teacher? You want to give her a shout out or him a shout out? Who is it?
Miss White.
Mrs. White, you've inspired Lenny to be a language arts teacher.
That's awesome.
Yay!
Very cool.
Let's
Now you
see
can
if that's
boost
gonna
that grade
stick.
up a little bit.
Yeah, give her.
From 11 years old, let's see if it sticks when we'll check back with her when she's 22.
Aw.
Have a great day at school, Cool. I love you so much.
Love you.
Happy birthday!
He's so
It's all the
cute.
September 6 babies. She's going to be on her way soon, so that was good timing. And if you would like to be part of a prank call with Special K, the one that we just aired was like a gift to us because the prank keeps coming to him. But he can make calls on behalf of you, and you go to krbe.com/prank call request. Now, coming up next, we've got closure. Somebody's looking for some closure this morning. It's somebody dropped out of your life. You don't know why. We'll find out for you next on the Rule and Ryan Show. Whether it was romance or somebody just that was a friend of yours that dropped out of the earth, well, you don't know what happened to them. Eric's going to track them down. You go to krbe.com. That's why we do closure for a lot of people. And I know Sydney is standing by to tell us what's up in Sydney's world. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Hey,
Pretty good.
Sydney, we're great. So who is it you're trying to get closure from?
So I'm trying to get closure from my personal trainer. His name's Ray. I've been training with him for 2 months. I feel like I've really improved, like I've had a good vibe from him and stuff. Lately, he stopped responding to my texts. I noticed he puts pictures from all of his clients on his Instagram, and he's taken all the ones I'm in, like, down. He's canceled our last 2 appointments.
So he's not responding to texts, and he's deleted you off his gram.
Now, can I ask if you are working out in a gym, like a commonplace gym, right? Do you see him when you go to exercise without a session with him?
We're in like a public place. It's not like I felt like a weird vibe. We had good vibes with each other.
Sydney, you were seeing results with him, right?
I was, honestly. I've made so much physical progress. I'm just like more toned overall. I have not had this much progress with any other trainer, especially not this fast.
I was thinking maybe like I've done that. Skip the gym for a few days, weeks, have some chili donuts.
He's kind of irritated at you.
And then they see a photo. He's like, I don't want to advertise you as my client when you're gaining weight instead of losing weight.
Yeah, it's bad business.
He's being very cold. I feel like whereas in the beginning we had like a good like rapport, he feels very almost brushing me off. You know what I mean? Like very formal.
Well, because I was going to say, I mean, I've had trainers in my life before, and I can't imagine how he can get away from you, because if you're going to the gym and you are his client for 2 months, but all of a sudden he's ignoring you, the question has to be so obvious, like, hey, Ray, when do you have time for me again? I haven't heard from you. Or is he making up excuses that he's too busy for you?
Well, he simply has just canceled my last 2 training sessions.
Well, let's find out why.
Yeah, we can try and guess all we want, but he's
got him
listening
right
in.
here.
That's the great thing about closure is we get results.
He's heard it all. Ray is standing by. We appreciate you're here with us, Ray. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks.
Okay, Ray, so you heard all of that. You want to shed some light on this situation? Are you being distant?
This is really awkward, all right? I was trying to just keep this professional, and she has abused this whole thing. The text messaging, the friendship, all of it. And I am a married man.
How she abused it?
It's wildly inappropriate. I mean, really, it's not even just the texting, where I would almost call it sexting in a way. I mean, first of all, just at the gym alone, it's wildly inappropriate. Touching and flirtation, it's awkward. And I'm freaking married, and I'm happily married. And I've been married a long time, and I have a family. And this has gotten way out of hand. There's one photo that she texted me recently. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. And she was like, hey, check out my abs. The picture, the focus is the breast. It's like a black little dot on a big white board. That's where your eyes go, because that was the whole point. She's barely covering up.
Okay, well, can we back up for a minute? Because I didn't know he was married.
After 2 months?
How do you not know
of
that?
working out with him?
It never came up.
I guess my ring wasn't a giveaway.
They didn't see the ring?
I wear a band.
So, Sydney, I can ask a lot of questions, but I feel like we need a response from you.
I mean, my response is that I think that he's not actually telling the full story. Because, first of all, you don't wear your wedding band all the time. And, like, I didn't even notice.
What do you mean all the time?
Wear it.
Even if you wore it some of the time, he's married. And were you texting him a topless picture?
I sent him pictures.
10:30 at night texting me suggestive photos while I'm in bed with my wife.
Oh, that'd be awful.
My wife trusts me, but if anything is suspicious and people suspect an affair and have a good reason to suspect an affair because I'm allowing this person in my life to be sending me photos like this, it can be a problem.
Why couldn't you just say to her in a professional manner, say, this is inappropriate. I can't continue on with you because you're inappropriate, instead of trying to ghost her and dodge her and she's wondering where you are? Or did you?
Can I answer that question? Because honestly, in the beginning, I feel like he was into it.
That's absolutely not true.
Oh, okay,
Listen,
okay. Yeah, sure.
You know what? Listen, you're a little full of yourself, A. B, you need to learn how to make a distinction of people being kind and people flirting. Just because we're members of the opposite sex and we're straight and all that stuff doesn't mean that just naturally I'm going to flirt with you. I don't flirt with women other than my wife.
But there was something going on there in the beginning. I know it.
Tap the brakes for just a second. Let's just say, for sake of conversation, there was something at the beginning. For purposes of this conversation, well, even if it was, which it wasn't, but even if it was, don't you think that over the time since then that it hasn't been, that you would just stop?
No, because, you were so into it, and, why not just tell me, I'm sorry, you could have just told me stop sending me pictures, but, you didn't block me. So clearly we're looking at the pictures I was sending you. He
is not interested, and you've taken the professional relationship and you've kind of soured it by being inappropriate.
Whatever.
Oh, my gosh. Sydney, you came to us for closure from your 2-month-long gym relationship with your trainer, and now he's telling you you are inappropriate, you're flirting with him, you're sending him pictures where you're barely dressed or not at all. This is not okay. I mean, I just think
this is a thing. Women fall in love with their trainer. We've done that where women fall in love with their gynecologist.
I've never met any woman to fall in love with her OB-GYN.
What? We've done topics on that.
Yeah, Rolla.
I know, but
Might
personally,
not be you.
I've never. No, I know know it's not me, but I've definitely met women who have had
They're
inappropriate
crushing.
relationships with their trainers. That's for sure.
Yeah, because it's intimate.
At least 5.
They're holding your, getting your posture right, and they're like,
You're touching
working your
physically.
glutes. Hey, do this part. So I could see that.
I'm not stupid. I know exactly what he was doing. He knows what he was doing too. If you were there, you would see it.
I was doing nothing, zero different with you that I do with all my clients, male and female. And I've never.
Oh, really? Okay, so when you put your hands all up on my back and stuff like that,
Ever.
you're trying to tell me you're not hitting on me?
Anytime my hands may have been on your back, it was in context. It was about the workout and the positioning. And give me a break. Let me tell you something. You know what you need to do, little home wrecker? What you need to do is not get yourself a man. You need to have a gay man or a female trainer. You cannot handle being around someone you're attracted to and do this. You just can't.
I'm not a homewrecker. You started this, and you liked it.
Oh my God!
Liked
All
it.
right, all right. We've got
Wow.
our answer there, Sydney.
Delusions of grandeur.
Okay, listen,
Got it,
Sydney.
so call me.
It's going to be very.
Wait,
oh my
did she
God.
just say,
what?
call
She said,
me?
call me. What are you talking about? He wants to stay away from you at his place of work now. It's going to be so awkward AF.
I would not work with you.
No way.
There's no way. My wife would kill me.
I agree with you, Ray, that Sydney needs to go the way of having a female personal trainer or perhaps a man who's not interested in women. This is just not good. Doesn't sound good, Sydney. It's not making you look good. And leave this married man alone.
His loss.
His loss.
His loss. He's
Okay.
married.
All right, take care. Thanks, Ray.
Thanks for the call, Ray.
Sorry you had to endure that, Ray.
Listen, I appreciate it. Sorry, I lost my cool a little bit.
No, you didn't. She actually hung up. So I think you were a gentleman about it, and wish you the best luck. You did the right thing.
I hope. Thanks, guys. Take care, okay?
All right.
Take care.
So many trainers probably have to endure something like this.
Someone just texted, I married my trainer with the big old love heart.
Yeah, smiley face.
Oh, really?
Another person said, "Oh my gosh, can I have this guy's number? Because I am so tired of trainers that just want to try and sleep with me. I need a trainer so I can actually get help that I want without that kind of environment." Another person says, "No way, this guy is just not into her. He's just covering his butt with his wife with this
I
song.
didn't get that vibe
No
at
way
all.
a guy will do this. No way. What do you mean? No way this guy won't do this?
He just seemed
I
like
guess
he
that
was
means
very.
that if-
He seemed very legit. He
There's
seemed
certain-
like he did not have any interest in her whatsoever.
Many years ago, I joined this place, and you had to sign up for the year. And then I got a trainer, and there was like a year contract. And I did not like this guy after like 2 months. He spent more time talking about all the women he was.
Oh, really? So inappropriate talk.
And then he's like, I was on the radio, so he's like, I'm from Philly, and I have I got all these rap albums, and then I want to give him. I'm like, I don't do that. First of all, I don't.
You thought you were going
I'm
to
not
be
a
his
producer.
big break into the music industry.
Oh, he
But I
wanted you to
couldn't-
produce his
I'm like,
music career.
And then he kept talking about, and I'm like, this is not fun. But if I cancel him because I was stuck, I couldn't get out.
Yeah.
Of the thing.
Can you switch trainers
you have
and stay in the same
switch
gym?
trainers?
Yeah, but then he's
even though
right
you were under
there. I'm like, this
contract.
is like awkward. So I put up with it for like 5 more months. But it was. Just,
Did you have any results with this guy?
I don't.
Not really?
No, I don't think. I don't know.
He was checked out. We know how he plays, Ryan. When he's checked out, he throws all the checker pieces off on the floor
Yeah.
and dumps the board over.
What am I
He's like,
saying? I've got
can't.
years. I've
I
played.
can't.
I've hosted Rapid Fire
But you
for the last 3
You
years.
see other trainers, you're like, oh, I want like that person. You're like, you see that
Oh,
person.
grass is always greener.
Or
It
yeah.
does happen. It does happen if you
Hard
get
to make a
assigned a
move.
trainer, and then you're like, "Well, that trainer looks like they're doing a better job than you are." A lot of people are texting
Or
that
promotions.
we were not hard enough on her for being a flirt client. They're saying if this was a guy who was being gross to his female trainer, you guys would be all over her. Well, at first,
tried
I
to be.
really thought that this is just a trainer that is awkwardly ignoring her, but I mean, I believe him that she's inappropriate with him, and it is possible. Newsflash, men of America, there are men, they're your same gender, that are not all about the action in their jobs.
He's got a
'Cause
wife
one
and
person's
kids.
like,
He had no
"There's no
interest
way
in
this
her."
person isn't interested in her," and then there's other people who's like, "Yeah, this is." Listen here, you little
But
homewrecker. Yeah,
she
he has a
tripped
good
herself
point.
up. She said, "Oh, he doesn't wear the wedding ring all the time." I'm like, "Well, then you have seen it. You have seen it all the time." Means you've seen him wear it some of the time.
Oh, a wife of a trainer or a husband of a trainer, when they're doing the opposite sex, they get jealous. Because I wouldn't.
Especially
You
if
don't
you're
want
having
your
to.
mate, like,
do they
all
have
of
to
a sudden
touch?
touching all
Do
these
they touch your
people?
butt at all?
They're not
No.
really supposed to touch
The glutes.
Mine's
But
never
when you
touched my
do
butt.
those,
That's so
I don't know what the
random.
appropriate phrasing is for this exercise. When you're like, it's like the butt blaster. It was like you have to like take you're kind of on your knees, and then you have to extend your leg back behind you.
That's Kevin's move.
That's what you're
God,
made
that's
You like that one?
That's what I do on the
Put
stair
that rubber band
stepper.
on? You put that rubber band on too?
I wish I had one, but on the stair stepper, I kick out my back leg. No, I don't go through. I don't do the whole. I want to. I really want
You keep
to.
it inside?
But if there's too many dudes upstairs working out doing the stair stepper as well, I won't do it. But if it's just me and a bunch of ladies, I'm like, oh yeah, ooh, ooh.
Oh my
It
God.
works, y'all.
I
It
have to
works.
see
Lift
this.
those glutes, build those buttocks.
Buttocks. Well, that's a good question to bring up, and I don't mind bringing it up next at 713-390-KRBE. If you are in that world and your mate is working in that world, like what are you dealing with? Do you see this a lot, and how can you dump off a client that might want to be paying you, but the client's being inappropriate with you? How often is this happening in the gyms around our area? 713-390-KRBE. We'll talk to you next on The Rule and Ryan Show.
104.1 KRBE. Back to the Rule and Ryan Show.
Okay, we're just coming off of Closure, where Sydney clearly had an inappropriate relationship with her trainer, Ray, or at least she was trying to, and he was having nothing to do with her.
We usually do Scoop here, brought to you by Innovative Lasers of Houston, but we decided to take calls at 713-390-KRBE from the community of trainers or gym environment. Maybe your spouse is a trainer and that person comes home and tells you about the impropriety of the clients. We're just curious to know, like, how common is it that maybe a client is like crushing on the trainer and the trainer's like, look, I'm trying to keep it professional, because that's what happened in that case with Closure. The guy's like, I can't be your trainer anymore. You are inappropriate. And she's like, you wanted it this way.
Have you ever known anybody roll it? I mean, everybody in this studio works out.
I've definitely said that. I know 5 girls who have hooked up with their trainers because, the guy's like all about their form.
I tried, but he didn't. He blew me off.
He didn't take the bait. Huh?
Come on, Yimmy.
Or he didn't.
Narissa is up first at 713-390-KRBE. Hi, welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Hey, morning, Narissa.
What's your point of view? Are you a trainer? Do you work in a gym? Are you the spouse of a trainer?
Well, I was a personal trainer for a very long time, and I was in that world forever. And yeah, it happens, like you said, Rula, that there's plenty of clients that hook up with their trainers, but it's also sometimes the clients, because when you're personal training, I have always said, I mean, not real legit wise, but you almost become a therapist too sometimes to the client, because they start telling you about their life, what's going on, what kind of day they had, they got into, their kids or the spouse, or they start talking to you, and some whether they're married or not. But I have had incidents where my boss came up and said, hey, this client wants to work specifically just with you. And it ended up being a guy, and the clients are your bread and butter. They're
right.
You're trying to make money, and
did this guy come on to you?
He started coming on to me. He wanted to take me out, and he was single, and I was too at the time, and he's like, let's go out. He even invited me to Vegas to go to a boxing event. He brought me perfumes and stuff. And I agreed to one coffee date with him, and I just was like, ugh, no. I just,
it felt wrong.
Yeah, it felt wrong, but at the same time, it was almost like I agreed to it because he had like 10 sessions left with me. And if he didn't finish those 10 sessions, it was like, but he did finish them. But I also knew of trainers that would hook up with their clients,
So in a way, you were harassed into this then.
Or you felt obligated that you had to kind of...
No, I mean, she's being harassed.
Sessions.
I mean, if she knows that, hey, I can't jeopardize these last 10, I've just got to go ahead and put up with this crap.
If they're not saying, like, if you're just
talking...
harassed
is not really the right word.
Harassed is like if they say no.
Yeah, he wasn't harassing me. He just was like, just a coffee date. That's it, just a coffee date. And I was like, okay, But, I mean, yeah, there are incidents. I mean, I knew of people hooking up in the gym itself. They would go into those sometimes like isolated rooms or storage areas, and there was always rumors about that. I mean, I was in San Antonio as a trainer, and back then Tim Duncan got a divorce from the Spurs, and it's because his wife was hooking up with the trainer, supposedly. So,
Allegedly. This is all allegedly.
We have no idea. But
why is Special K's eyebrows so high up when you said about those private rooms?
I know, he's like,
Because my gym.
I didn't say anything, but
No,
Kevin grabbed that mic like.
Kevin's like, oh, what?
you
Tell
seen
us
something,
more about
Kevin?
that.
Yes, it's kind of strange though. Like the changing rooms will almost always all be locked in my gym locker room, and there's not a lot of people in the gym when I go. But one other thing I notice, it usually happens around when school gets out. A whole bunch of dudes will go into one changing room, like high school age dudes, and I hear them coughing. So I'm pretty sure they're vaping. It doesn't smell like weed when they come out, but I'm pretty sure they're just vaping in there. But still, it's like, what? You just come to the gym to vape? Just go stand outside. It's like, no,
That's not good for your health.
No,
It shrinks your testicles, we found out.
right.
Wow.
But
That's a big story
I've
today.
never seen any, sexy action up in there, or like I've never seen two hot dudes coming out of there.
Well,
You
Larissa,
saw a guy
to your
sleeping.
point-
Wait. You saw a guy sleeping in the shower.
He was wallowing in the filth of the shower. That was different. That was
that's totally
solo.
different than Ahmad. This is so crazy. Now this is off topic of romance, but Kevin sent us a picture years ago. This guy
So
was
funny.
legit laying down on the public shower floor of the gym,
Naked.
taking a nap,
Naked.
like disgusting, like
Naked,
skin on
naked,
tiles.
naked, taking a nap in the shower on the floor.
The first time I thought he was dead, so I went and told somebody. I got up there and they're like, "Oh no, him again."
Does he have like narcolepsy or something?
No, I think he's just a strange fella and likes to wallow in the floor.
Ew.
Oh
Ew.
God. I just saw his feet sticking out. It was so nasty.
I just saw
There's
his
a
feet
reason
sticking.
you wear shower shoes
Yeah,
when you go
athlete's
off to
foot.
college for the dorm, so you don't get some
Athlete's
foot
foot.
You
fungus.
get athlete's
and
foot
this
on
guy's putting
other
his
parts?
whole body on it.
Athlete's foot is simply ringworm, and you can get that anywhere,
Yeah,
on,
probably
your,
anywhere.
on your body.
Just
That's
'cause-
why you should wipe down the gym equipment before you use it,
Yes.
because it can be all up on there.
That's the worst when you're about to go in there and there's some sweaty, like all the sweat on that person before you, and they don't wipe it. You get the
Go to
Clorox
sit
wipes.
down and
No, because you get your towel and you wipe it.
okay.
Well, y'all
Ryan,
go
you got to go to a
line.
trainer.
I know. I really need a trainer.
Forget the walking stuff. You can do the walking in the gym and lift some weights. Get some guns, man.
Oh, I thought you were saying that, Tim, Eric, like you're being suggestive or something. Like, why do you want him to go to a trainer?
No, I mean he's right
Yeah, hot
because
girl.
it's like I mean I'm exercising a lot, but I'm not doing it right, and I'm not seeing the results that I need.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, y'all go to the listener line if you have stories of the trainer situation, 713-278-VENT. After SZA, Snooze, we got What's Going Down in H-Town.
Oh, yeah. If you're trying to get a license today, you might want to think twice. Tell you about it next on the Rule and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE.
Hey, yo. Time for KRBE's Rule and Ryan Show to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
All right, it is brought to you by Duncan. So if you're trying to get a driver's license this morning, you may be running into some problems. The Department of Public Safety office this morning is having to reschedule appointments because of an ongoing outage at the state's driver's license system. Basically, the whole system went down. It's going to be down from 7:30 to noon. The outage is impacting all driver's license services, including renewing or replacing a driver's license or an ID card, obtaining a driving record, or verifying eligibility. Kevin, didn't you say your partner is trying to get one this morning?
my husband is scheduled. Well, he was scheduled for this morning, but now after noon, this is when they say you should come. However, all the appointments are booked from today at noon all the way to the end of the month. Good luck, Houston.
Oh, that stinks. By the way, thank you for
sucks.
catching that. You know, sometimes I've got to like do a double take. I was like, that's right, you're married now. I was at the wedding, and I got to remember he's your husband, not your partner.
Right, I know, because we've been saying partner for the last
Ryan,
23
get with it,
years.
man. Jeez.
It's fun. No, it's fun.
I was actually there. I witnessed it. I'm such a dummy. I'm sorry. Jose Altuve had 3 home runs last night, and the Astros struck 6 homers in a 14-1 blowout over the Rangers.
That was so
Awesome.
fantastical. I started watching that game. It was 3 runs in the top of the first. I go, this can't be right. Then I had to run away to go do some work on my computer. I came back. It was 9-0. I thought for sure I'd missed all the action. 5 more runs were about to happen.
And I told
it was amazing.
I said this earlier, but Jose Altuve hit 3 home runs in a row before the Rangers had their 7th, 8th, and 9th batter even bat one time.
That is amazing.
Think about
crazy.
that. 3 innings,
And at the
3
end of
home
the game,
runs.
Eric,
They had 7th batter, 8th batter, 9th batter didn't even get up to the plate yet.
So they close out the series with Verlander pitching tonight, right?
Against Max.
against Max Scherzer.
They used to be-
That's
they used to
Nicole
be-
Scherzer.
Sure isn't going to win.
They used to be on Detroit together, and then they were in the Mets, obviously, and then everything fell apart with the Mets. It's pretty interesting to see. I forgot Max has
And-
that. He's got that. What's it called when you have two different?
One blue eye, one green eye, right?
Oh, he
One
does?
brown eye, one blue eye.
Yeah, two different eye colors.
Oh, wait, and let me point out, at the end of the Rangers game last night, it was one of those scenarios like when we had Maldonado pitching for us because we were losing so bad to the Sox.
Yep.
The Red Sox, remember we lost like 17-1. They put Maldonado in as a pitcher.
Just to save
They
your
put in their
bullpen.
second baseman as the pitcher at the end of the game.
He did that
And I
too.
thought, okay, we'll get like 3 more home runs now.
He did that 2 days in a row. That's the first time I've ever seen that
Wow,
happen.
that was crazy baseball last night. Ghost Stros are number 1 now.
We've got
We
another
are
game
number
coming up,
one.
though. The rapid fire quiz. It's up next. Rula has won 2 times in a row.
I'm not number 1 in this
Wow,
game.
can I go for 3 in a row?
A
I don't
three-peat?
know.
I'm the Rangers.
But
You
we
might be Altuve, Rula. You get 3.
Oh my God, let me try this. All right, we have Sam Smith tickets for you. He's going to be here in 2 days on Friday, September the 8th. Sam Smith's at Toyota Center. We want to put you at that show if you choose correctly with the person on the show that could win you those tickets. So here's your choice. Rula, Eric, Ahmad, Special K, 713-390-KRBE. Rapid fire quiz. Choose your player. We'll try and win for you next on The Rule and Ryan Show.